Hello, yes, good morning, everybody. I hope you can hear my voice and see my screen clearly. So today I want us to look at a brief analysis of what we expect to be happening on the following instruments. The first chart we're going to look at, I want us to look at gold first of all. So we'll come here and then I will, just a second, I'm trying to look for gold. Let's pick gold here, show all. So we have gold here. This chart, basically we've seen price continue to the upper side. If you check the monthly chart, you can see that the price has been in a very good uptrend. So this is from 1999. The price was somewhere here. It maintained a very good upward trend up until this is 2010, and the price went down and then it came back again 10 years later. So what this means is we do have a very good resistance level here. This is a very good resistance zone. It's actually a very wide zone where, as long as the price does not clearly break and close below it, above it, then this may act as a very good place to look for a sell from. So while you continue to look for a trade on this instrument, we should keep in mind that although we are in a very good uptrend, we do have a very good resistance zone somewhere within this area, so that unless the price clearly breaks above the upper line, which is 1981.32, then this is going to be the best place to look for a sell from. We just want to see what happens. As long as the price does not break beyond this zone, we're going to be looking for a sell position. We have a very good support here. We have a support there, and then we have another one here, then we have another level here. So technically this is a very good place to look for a sell from. We expect the sellers to continue to push price to the lower side. We want to see maybe some pullback up to somewhere around this lower line, which is 8. So our first take profit is fixed at 1704.07. The next one is 1532.78, and then the next one is 1357.99. So if you pick a sell somewhere in between these two lines, you're supposed to hold onto that position, expect the sellers to push it down up to this point. The next target is this one here. So the same chart on a lesser time frame, on the 15 minutes on the weekly chart, we still have the same zone. This is the resistance zone. So now it's slightly expanded. Then we have this one, and then we have this one. So it's like we have a resistance here, we have a resistance, we have a resistance, we have a resistance, we have a resistance, we have a support, we have a support, we have a support, we have a support, and we have a support here. So as we're speaking right now, the price has gone below this supportive trend line here, which means we're likely to see sellers continue to push price down next week, at least up to this point here. So if the price does not hit this target, which is 1681.86.7 by the end of today, by the end of this week, we still expect the price to continue bearish up to the end of next week, at least up to this point here. So we are going to look for sell positions still. We are expecting the sellers to push price downwards up to this level here. In case the price should break below these two lines, which is 1686.71 and this one 1676.18, then we do expect a continuation downwards up to at least this level here. This is the level we are looking at. This is the level we are looking at. We are looking at this zone here. If the price breaks below it, our next zone is this one here. So the next chart which I want us to have a look at is the Brent oil. So with the Brent oil so far, sorry, this is SP500. Brent oil, this is what we have. We have a very good downtrend. So this one we're going to look at it. Let's start with the monthly chart to see what's happening. So you remember a few days ago, I actually drew my lines like this. I had a resistance there. I had another one there. I had another one at that price. Then I had another one there. Then I had another one there. Then I had another one there. So basically this here is a good place to look for a buy from. This is around 97.272. This is going to be the best place we want to look for a buy position from. As long as the price does not clearly descend and close below it, then this is going to be the best place to look for a buy from. So we just want to see what happens. If the price can move down and touch this line, then this is going to be the best place where we want to look for a buy position from. This here is going to be the best place we want to look for a buy position from. As long as the price does not break below it, this is the best place to look for a buy from. If the price descends and closes below this line, which is 97,272.2, then we expect it to continue downwards up to this level, which is 83.454. The next target is this one here. So the next chart, this is Brent oil. So with Brent oil so far, we on the weekly chart, we are looking at this point here. This is 99.984. We don't expect the price to close below this level by the end of this week, but if it does, then that will be a sign that we're continuing downwards. If it fails to break below this level here, then that will be an ideal place to look for a buy from. So we just want to see what happens. If the price clearly descends and closes below this line, then that will be a sign that now we are continuing to the lower side. If that does not happen, then this is going to be the best place to look for a buy from. But the same chart on the weekly time frame, let's see what happens. So on the weekly chart, we have a trend line like that, and then we're going to shift this a bit, which means we still expect sellers to push. If the price is to continue, we expect it to continue downwards up to this level here. My next instrument is the natural gas. We have it here. So the natural gas so far, the same thing which is happening on Brent oil is the same thing which appears to be happening on the natural gas. We had a very good downtrend last month. You can see that here the price went massively to the low side. But this month we've seen nothing much has happened so far. We still of course expect the sellers to push price lower, at least up to this point here. So if the price needs to continue downwards and touch this level, we have another level somewhere here. So basically the price should continue downwards and touch this point. If the price bounces off from it, then we expect it to continue upwards up to somewhere around this area here, where should the price break above it, then our next target is the line we have at the very top. So we are basically just waiting to see what happens. We are still in a very good uptrend. We were developing a very good uptrend here, but somehow the price went down last month. So we expect a buy from around this area here with our first target here. The next target is the line we have at the top, which is this one here. So that should be the end of today's webinar. We're going to meet again Wednesday next week. Thank you and see you.